Alright folks, the deck is Fatigue Questline Warlock. The goal of the deck is to power through the questline, getting Tamsin down so that we can force our opponent to take the damage that we would otherwise take, as well as spam Crescendo to burst our opponent down for lethal. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle.
Watch this!
Fear the coming storm.
Okay.
All eyes shall be open.
Let's just look for some minions that can help me get the quest going. This is good if it ends up being even, but because of the bot crackdown, I've been seeing a lot less even shaman on ladder right now.
I see you've brought guests.
No Crescendo. This is likely to be good in the matchup, but I still really want a Crystallizer that will fill out the questline curve perfectly. That may be some of the worst timed dirty reds I could imagine. Like you can prevent my win condition. I don't know why you would use it there. You can use this to turn off their reno if we get the sense that it is reno, which
nature waits for no one but me.
It seems likely that it will be. Let's tap first. Start using these to ramp up the fatigue. I've got this for even more copies. But also just defile this, because I imagine they leave it on board here. 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 And then just snag some more crescendos. I don't see why not. I think what I'm looking for off of this is a Popgar.
Impressed by my luxurious display? Witness the strength of the seas!
So, Popgar? No, Crystallizer is also pretty good. Let's tap. Play this. First one is probably the least important, so let's just rip it here. Just to make some hand space. Are a little bit lower than I want to be, though. Incredible. No overload cards. Yeah. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. That's 5, 9. Like to hit a raise dead rather than that's not active. Wait, why is it active? I thought I shuffled the curse cards in. Oh, right, they changed it. Alright, I'm going to have to Dark Pact my own Tamsin here. Unfortunately, we lose a lot of burst this way, but seemed like the most reliable way to not die, which I'm very much into. We lose a lot of burst and we lose a lot of healing is another big part, but I can't leave the Tamsin exposed. Uh-oh. It's quite the final spell. Wait, am I gonna lose to that? It seems like it. Well. This is unreal. Oh my god, we almost got Giga Scammed there. I think Warrior we should have a decent matchup against. Unless they manage to burst us down quickly somehow. But that's not usually what Warrior is trying to do. Odd Warrior as well. Odd Odin Warrior? Could it be? Or Odd Pirate Warrior?
I gotta move.
Odd Rope Warrior? A different quest. That does give them, like, the ability to put me on a clock, I suppose. But not a very fast one. They're just gonna press the button, aren't they? Least toxic wild player. And that's coming from the guy playing Questline Warlock. Normally I would just insta-concede to this, but I'm not gonna reward this type of bad behavior. There is no reason or no excuse for this. There's no incentive to rope out turns like this. Other than to grief opponents.
I gotta move. Out of my jungle.
All right. Just frack here, grab the Crescendo. This into this. And we eat this. Just preserving the purity of our raised dead. It is now your turn. My god, they've actually played the game. Incredible. They're just switching up their order now. Making it much, 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 much more apparent that they're just intentionally trying to grief.
I gotta move.
Crystallize.
They're 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be set up for this.
Flesh fails. Try crystal.
And we can just go and tap here. Just need to make sure not to do anything silly with the Tamsin, like leaving it in hand. Just in case of a Mutanus or potentially like a generated dirty rat somewhere. Oh my god, they played the game.
Crystallize. Crystallize.
Here. Drop this. Next turn we just tap and Tamsin. And then we're set up for the remainder of our burst. I could have held the Encroaching Insanity with the Tamsin Roame in hand, but I think it's more important to just get the questline done here. Alright. We've got healing with the Popgar. It's not like we're going to take, I don't know, 14 extra damage here or anything.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Okay.
Flesh fails. Try crystal.
Let's go here. And here, here, and here. And we're back to full health. Bleh.
You got me.
Cool.
Fear the coming storm.
All eyes shall be.
I want to find better minions for that than the raised deads. Could always coin a Backfire as well. And this is good if it ends up being even Shaman. This is the kind of deck we're looking to beat, though. Once again, I just need to be careful about when the Tamsin comes to hand.
Your wish is my suggestion.
This is probably the coin Backfire angle here. Yeah, there's no other Reno effect that comes down next turn, but this will be very good for turning off their Reno. Probably just go Curse and double Librarian. Unless, maybe start with at least one Librarian to see if we can hit a Crystallizer. And your Reno is offline.
Job's done.
Good luck with that.
Muzzle their magic. Haven't heard of me? You will.
Just give ourselves an extra copy of Raised Dead here. kind of nifty. I do want to copy these with the Grave Defiler at some point. I would like this to stick still, just so that we get a second Dark Pact off of it.
My eyes are flame, my cursed name.
Your death brings me joy.
This is a lot of healing. I do need to get an additional card out of hand though. So we're just going to overheal a little bit here to avoid burning an important combo piece. Or just general useful piece. They just shutter block the shutter block? Okay.
Got a tune with your name on it.
Let's just take the 3 here so that we can get the next stage of the quest done. And I suppose we rip this. Do I have any? I don't have any more, so I might as well use this while I have the... Perfect, we play both of these and the Tamsin next turn. But I don't have any more Grave Defilers left, so there's no way to get more Crescendos. So we might as well play them for free.
My eyes are flame, my cursed name.
Shutter block with the quest is kind of weird. Okay, well I guess I'm not doing that. Which means I don't want to complete the quest.
6 feet under.
Let's hold here. That's why I don't want my hand getting clogged through some of this nonsense. Because I do need to play a Battlecry minion at some point. Don't want to progress the quest here. Okay, that is fine.
All of Stormwind shall share my pain.
That's good if they have a Shutter Walk or something that will prevent me from, you know, playing the game. If they have a Shutter Walk, they definitely did this in the wrong order,
No
though.
one but me.
Okay, their Reno effects are back online. But this should be a lot of damage because they've drawn 2 of the Agonies already. It is, in fact, a lot of damage.
I will set the sky ablaze.
Let's pass on the Popgar.
Eyes shall be opened.
This is a pretty good opener, though. Quest position was mulliganed. I've been seeing some spell Demon Hunter popping up just because, like with Jotun, it does some pretty silly things into like some of the Reno piles. Let's lead with the Kobold, finish with the Crystallizer, so that we can get the healing potential, even though we are just going to damage ourselves.
Flesh fails. Try Vista.
We've got healing, we've got good progress on this already. The burst, it comes eventually, but we've got a little bit of time still. I think I'd rather draw cards than it's also perfect for the quest. They're running the ow. The 3/3s, this might be important, so I think I want to go here first. And then go ahead and copy a Crescendo. And now this covers the 3/3s if they have them. There it is.
Speed under!
Crystallize.
Let's tap, and then probably just go ahead and rip this for a little bit of preemptive healing and get some more card draw off of the fracking, but they're already extremely low. Let's see what's in here first. It's 8, 9. We're so close. Let's just take this, actually. Actually, I had lethal with the encroaching, right? I did have lethal with the encroaching. It's fine. We'll get there next turn. We're still way faster than their potential burst. For some reason, like, the pace of play has actually been quick this game, so I misassessed what turn it was. I'm used to my opponents playing much slower than this.
I have given up everything. What have you sacrificed?
Yeah, we get the Tamsin down now. And clear the board. And now all of Stormwind will share my pain.
There is no measure to my fury!
Need to do 8 damage here. that currently leaves me 1 off.
Job's done.
Let's see, I think even with a Jace, we'll be fine. So there's double Chaos Strike, 1 Fury. It's 5, 7. These guys? Yeah. They also can't even have a Jace.
Gifts of the arcane surge within me.
Ow. Okay. Not gonna miss lethal this time. Well, they're not even gonna give me a chance to miss lethal this time.
This isn't my first rodeo.
Valyria could be the Uharan Hunter, which could be a problem if we don't leave minions on board, or could be a problem for them. There's also just the inherent failure rate associated with the draws, but we'll see how it goes. It's a good opening hand regardless. We do be taking the book, though. Could also just tap and Crystallizer next turn to get a stage of the quest done.
Welcome to the cattle drive.
Flesh fades. Try.
They're gonna eat this with the weapon anyway, so might as well take the minion off the board. Pretty incredible to draw double Crystallizer, though. Okay, so we bump. Probably touch that. Let's draw first. Which one is this? This is the, yeah, the Pew Pew. How are we doing on this? 3. I could go tap for a Darkbomb Crystallizer.
Try crystal.
Haven't yet taken any fatigue, so this is still only doing 1. We do have a decent potential for Defile. We also can Grave Defiler to get more Crescendo value. Or we can simply take this off the board, get a little bit of healing. I need to be less concerned, I imagine, about like getting dirty ratted, and more concerned about just like not letting my health total get too low. Bird. Use this to shuffle that off the top.
You know nothing of death.
Wow. So it's 9, what is this, 6 from hand? 15. I think we just do this and we can use the Pop Guard for healing later. Or I'm dead. Not quite yet. There's a decent chance that there's a Crescendo available to me. Missed. Which probably cost me the game. Yeah. Double miss on that is probably GG.
Got a tune with your name on
Maybe not yet.
I'm a cousin.
That is not ideal. That is. I take 11 here. Oh. That was a lot closer than it needed to be. But that was the importance. That demonstrated the importance of Crescendo.